Hey everybody, it's me, One Cat Rocky, back at it again watching Supernanny. Now I'll post on YouTube for you guys. 90% of this video isn't even going to be watched by anybody. I'm doing this for nothing. So, if you're wondering why the last video was short, yeah, I meant to pause the video, but I accidentally ended the video. But let's just carry on with this, okay? Thank you. God bless.
I wanted to show Mum the first step of my discipline technique. Come down to his level and with a firm voice, say no hitting.
Damn, this kid going for real cray-cray.
No hitting, Thomas. No hitting.
And no cuddles.
My ears are ringing from that, and my volume isn't even high, full volume. It's like halfway. Yeah, right there, halfway. I'm gonna turn that. It's like
Put the flag on the floor.
I've been around Thomas since he was born, and I haven't seen him scream like that, not once. This boy was fine all afternoon.
Okay, so
Now all of a sudden he's screaming and crying.
John took the flag from him.
So what happened was...
Let him have the flag.
No,
Why did John take
he
it?
hit-
That aggravated me to no end. And I went and grabbed him, because enough's enough. It's ridiculous.
No, it's not ridiculous.
It is
Can you give me a
ridiculous.
minute, please, so that I can talk to you about this? Dad says that he's doing this.
It's gonna be how ridiculous about him changing, but it's gonna be for the better.
Because it's what Thomas needs. And actually, I think Dad's doing this because it's what he needs. Can you just put Thomas down for a moment so that I can have a talk with you? He's frustrated, he's angry. He knows that what I'm about to do is to create change.
I like how he just gently slaps his ass, but he wants to discipline him somehow physically, but he doesn't want to look bad in front of TV and shit.
And he's fighting the change.
This isn't about me.
Well then,
Okay.
if this isn't about you, can you
It's
please
not
respect
about
what I
me.
have to say?
I respect what you're saying.
Okay, well then, let me finish talking.
But I mean, I'm just saying, this
You're
boy,
not letting me
I
finish
had
talking.
no problem with this boy the whole
This is not
time I was
about
with
you.
him. And all of a sudden, we're forcing
No, we're
issues
not.
on the kid. And
No, we're not, John. If you would just give me the respect to let me finish, I'll tell you exactly what went on. He's been very against what I'm trying to teach Shannon right now. I find it incredible that somebody would be so rude when, they've asked for my help.
That's what someone say when I go into school, is like, oh, I can't believe someone would be that rude.
To me, it doesn't add up. Now, you're either a husband that's in for supporting Shannon learning this, or you're not.
I'm not much for the modern parenting, per se. When I grew up, I didn't have timeouts. And I learned to listen to my mom and dad.
I'm here to help your family.
Okay.
I've seen
Well, that's
patience.
the thing, you're probably an only child, and just because there's many more things you could have done than a simple timeout. Like, I don't know, back in the 70s, you just hit your child and shit, like, abuse your child, and many more. What I'm trying to say is, you would get the belt for that shit, alright? But, I guess I could see, I don't know. It's like multiple children, so they all want to claim dominance over the house.
That's with me.
All right.
Dad says he's going to cooperate. When?
I like how Supernanny also calls them Dad instead of by their real name. He's like, so Dad's also calling. Like, he's treating it like it's her dad as well, but she's also a better parent than her own father.
The next day.
I am so sorry. I'm sorry about that. I don't have YouTube Premium. You fucking piece of shit.
You want to try and teach Mum and Dad a new discipline technique? I need Dad on board and time's running out.
Out.
If the children don't listen to what you're asking them to do, I want you to bring them over to the timeout bench.
Timeouts in my house don't exist. I've never tried them.
It wasn't long before Mum got to try out the technique. The kids were playing in the backyard and Thomas bit Carly. Ow! Which gave Mum an opportunity to...
Like, not even 2 seconds later, so, ow, they bit me. And then all that shit, like, I paused at the wrong moment. Look at that fucking smile. That's a second nightmare in the row. Holy shit.
Step up.
You're gonna sit down there. Because you bit Carly, you're going to sit in timeout.
She explained why he was on that bench, and she walked away. This is him protesting.
Probably the worst thing you could do when you're in timeout. I remember my mom tried to do it for the first time, and she just walked away, and I just went up, climbed on the fridge, and took the fucking bag of gummy bears or some shit, that container. Yeah, I was a naughty child.
Him up, put him back. He got off it.
Me and Thomas could relate a lot, but only 3-year-old me would.
She placed him back time and time again.
You gotta stand there and watch your child and make sure he knows what's wrong.
Mum was doing really
See, look, even Supernanny is watching the whole thing go down. She knows better than you, jeez.
good at the discipline, but then Dad walked in and I wanted to nip the possibility of him sabotaging this by getting him involved. Watch. I want Daddy. You want Daddy? Place him straight back, John. Don't talk to him, just place him straight back in timeout. To support.
Oh my gosh. They are so much more obedient to their children. Oh my, holy fuck.
Mum, with what she's doing. Okay, Shannon, if he gets off, I'd like you to take over now. It was just a proof.
Never mind, I guess that didn't stop him from gaying out. Holy shit. He's still a little savage.
Point here, okay? Shannon, there you go. Okay, nice work, John, nice work. When Dad sent Thomas back to the naughty bench, it certainly has given him a strong reminder that Mum and Dad are on the same page now.
I'll see how Shannon does with it. If she has success with it, maybe I'll think about it. I'm still not a timeout guy.
Thomas put up a good fight, to say the least. I mean, we knew that was kind of going to happen. But Mum stayed focused, and after a couple of minutes, he stayed on that bench. It was good.
The lesson that I learned.
All those times happened in a couple of minutes. I thought it took like up to an hour for him to do all that. Holy shit. Like, did you see how many times she had to keep on repeating, having to bring him back to the freaking timeout chair? Jeez, like, he actually just doesn't give a fuck.
From the first time out is kids aren't ruling me, and I can outlast them.
Perfect, Mum. Mum is certainly feeling more competent to follow through with discipline now.
Calm down, Mommy, and we'll pick you up. John's probably still not a timeout guy, but it doesn't weigh heavy on me. I need control, and I'm going to get control whether he wants to do timeouts or not. I'm there to be a mother to my children, and if Mr. Grolikowski wants to come aboard, he can. It's up to him.
You are doing what is right, and that's all that matters. You did very well. Dad's really warm into the process, which is a good thing, but I now need to make sure that he follows through, and I also want him to spend more time with the kids.
Yeah, definitely.
So I thought for each kid, you could write like a promise letter to them, saying that you're going to do one particular thing with them. It can be anything, and it may be something that just lasts 15 minutes or 30 minutes, yeah?
I tend to stay longer after work and get caught up, so I don't get a lot of home time with the kids.
Let's, for example, start with John. We can go to the golf course with John. Dad was a little bit sceptical about writing letters and doing this technique.
Have you seen how old he is? He's like, of course he's gonna love going to the golf course, man.
But as he started to write, he got more involved. Choice, give her two things, because she may say something that you feel that you can't actually fulfill. When Dad had finished writing his letters and put his seal of approval on them, he then went and posted the letters. So it's going to be quite exciting tomorrow. They started to open up their mail, and John was very, very pleased, to say the least.
It says, I promise
to take you to the golf.
Well, I'm gonna have to end the video here, and I'll come back next episode where I watch this stupid child read. So I'll see y'all later.